Guys, this video contains a lot of useful information, and so I've done a free detailed health guide which I've linked down in the description. Be sure to check it out. This video is sponsored by Standard Dose, which is my free weekly newsletter where I share free health tips that are proven to help you improve your health outcomes. Now, it's entirely free and the link is in the description, so be sure to check it out. Now, having said that, let's get into today's video. Hey friends, my name is Manny and I'm a registered nurse here in the US. So in today's video, I'm going to give you 7 health lessons that people often learn too late in life. And here is number 1, the need to prioritize your sleep. You see, world sleep expert Matthew Walker, I believe, was the one who said that sleep is Mother Nature's best effort yet to conquer death. I mean, replace that Mother Nature with God, because the earth is not my mother. She is called Mary. But on a more serious note, guys, quality sleep is essential for your overall health. And it does appear that the shorter your sleep, the shorter your lifespan in the long term. Now, contrary to popular opinion that sleep causes weight gain, research that is backed by science actually proves to be the otherwise. It shows that adequate sleep is absolutely essential for your weight loss journey. So in short, try and go to bed around the same time each night, and for me that's around 10:30 p.m. Set your room temperature to about 67 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit or about 19 to 21 degrees Celsius. Cut out all forms of light and aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night, and allow your body to rest and repair. Now, this brings me to the second lesson, which is the need for regular exercise. Now, physical activity is absolutely essential for maintaining a healthy weight, improving your cardiovascular health, and reducing the risk of contracting many chronic diseases. Now, as a man, even how long your banana stays hard is largely determined by your physical fitness. And now that's some real motivation for more push-ups, isn't it? But essentially, you need to aim for about 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise per week. And here is a fun fact: when it comes to exercise, consistency is more important than intensity. So 20 minutes of workout every morning before you start your day is proven to be more beneficial for your body and overall health in the long term than 2 hours of high intensity workout once every weekend. So just try and keep your body moving on a more consistent basis for a longer period of time. And the third lesson is the need to stay hydrated. You see, they say water is life, but for most of us that is just a cliche. But when you realize that a lot of diseases like kidney stones, constipation, migraine-like symptoms among others can be prevented simply by drinking water, you wonder why most people fail to drink enough water. Now, according to the CDC, thousands of people die each year due to dehydration related causes here in the US alone. Many people underestimate the need for adequate hydration, and when we talk about hydration, it's not just about drinking gallons of water. Now, consuming food that is laden with a lot of water like fruits and vegetables is an absolutely essential way of staying hydrated. Now, drinking enough water throughout the day supports body functions and promotes your overall health. And the science that have been done from time immemorial that say that 2 to 3 liters per day will help keep you hydrated, which is going to keep your skin fresh, radiant, and keep your organs well hydrated. And that brings me to the fourth health lesson that people learn too late in life, which is the need to focus on good nutrition. You see, if you don't eat your food as medicine, one day your medicine will be served to you as food. I'm not sure who said this, but I agree with this to a very large extent, because in my job as a nurse, a lot of my patients, after I serve them their medications, tell me, oh, my pills are so many and it's a whole meal. And that is their reality. Now, you see, balanced diet that is rich in whole foods like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains is crucial for maintaining good health. Now, pay attention to your portion size, limit the intake of processed foods, sugar, and unhealthy fats. Now, I know you're enjoying this video, so please go ahead and give this video a like, and if you're feeling particularly generous, you can consider subscribing to the channel, and thank you for doing that. And this brings me to the fifth health lesson that some people learn too late in life, which is the need to manage stress. Now, we all need some adrenaline rush to get things done, which is okay, but when this drive keeps you awake at night and gives you no rest, that's stress, and it's very bad for your body or for your health. Now, it appears that no one wants to get stressed, but everyone says they are stressed, and that has become a paradox of our time. Uncontrolled levels of stress lead to a weakened immunity, heart diseases, strokes, sleep disturbance, mental health diseases, and a host of other diseases, and all these are caused by stress. And one last one, if your looks matter to you, then hear me out. I see stress causes the release of the stress hormone cortisol, which makes your skin puffy, which in turn leads to wrinkles. So you need to absolutely get rid of stress as much as you can if you want to stay young forever. Now, so practicing stress reducing techniques like meditation, deep breathing exercise, and spending time around positive people are all proven methods to reduce your stress levels. And this brings me to the sixth lesson that people learn too late in life, which is the need to take care of your mental health. Now, you see, mental health is just as important as physical health if not more important. Now, you need to prioritize self-care activities, and sometimes you need to seek professional help if that's what you need. You don't have to hesitate to talk to people about your feelings and your struggles. I mean, if you're tired, ask for a time out to relax. If you're heartbroken, take time and cry your heart out. And if someone is encroaching on your mental health by being a bully, you need to just look them in the face and tell them you do not appreciate being spoken to in that manner or being treated that way. The key thing is to learn how to present your case with respect, as long as it helps you get a clear head. And having said that, let's get into the 7th lesson about health that people learn too late in life, which is the need to limit alcohol and to avoid smoking. Now, this picture of a smoker's body isn't to scare you, but if it scares you enough to make you want to quit smoking and drinking, then I have no cause to complain. Excessive alcohol consumption and smoking can have serious side effects and consequences on your health, including the increased risk for cancer, heart disease, and other health conditions. I mean, alcohol, regardless of the color, is bad for your health. And I think it's time to limit alcohol intake and avoid smoking altogether. Wouldn't you agree? Now, a lot of huge companies manufacturing alcohol and alcoholic beverages spend billions of dollars into convincing you of some non-existent benefits of alcohol and cigarettes. And because they understand that these products are subject to habitual consumption, they know that regardless of what scientists tell people, they will still have customers coming to consume their product. But take it from me, guys, the only person who cares about your health is you. And this brings me to the 8th lesson that people learn too late in life. It is good to practice sun safety, but it is more important to get enough sunshine as possible. Now, by all means, protect your skin from the harmful UV rays by wearing sunscreen, protective clothing, and seeking sunshade when outdoors. It's also important, and it's also true, that overexposure to the sun can lead to skin damage and increase the risk of skin cancer. But underexposure to the sun can be equally devastating, and you could develop subnormal vitamin D levels. Now, a 15-minute exposure to the sun can trigger the production of vitamin D in your skin, and it will interest you to know that low levels of vitamin D have been associated with an increased risk of depression, especially if you're black, and other mood disorders by about 50%. So when the sun is out, boy, it's time to get out and have some fun in the sun. And this brings me to lesson 9, which is the need to stay socially connected. Now, by this, I don't mean social media. The constant dopamine hits you get from evergreen Instagram or TikTok feeds do massive damage to your mental health and attention span in the long term, and it's not something that is really recommended for you. So what do I actually mean by staying socially connected? Now, in his book Sapiens, which is a brief history of humankind, and it brilliantly talks about how one of the key characteristics of every human civilization across the thousands or millions of years is the need for human-to-human interaction. You see, we as human beings are social human beings, and maintaining social interactions and nurturing relationship with friends and family is important for your mental and emotional well-being. It is important to sometimes lead a quiet life and mind your business. The Bible recommends that one too. This is something science cannot really explain, but somehow it works, and we as human beings know that quite well. Which is why at the peak of the COVID pandemic, which prevented people from having human-to-human interactions, there was almost a skyrocketing of mental health declines because people or human beings were being deprived of one of the key things that makes us work or thrive as human beings. And this brings me to the last health lesson that people learn too late in life, which is the importance of regular health checkups. I read somewhere that human beings don't just die at once, and I don't know if you agree or disagree, but the truth is that when people die, it usually happens in stages or in phases. Now, the eye only sees the physical manifestation after the fact is done. So diseases like strokes, hypertension, which is also known as a silent killer, cancers of different types, kidney disease, all start at a level where they were entirely avoidable or curable. Now, heart attacks don't just happen. There is cholesterol buildup in your veins, which leads to increase in blood pressure. Then there is decreased blood supply to your heart muscle because the arteries are blocked, and then your heart begins to die off, and then it progresses to when it becomes a complete death of heart muscle, known as myocardial infarction, also called a heart attack. So when someone has a heart attack, they've been through all these stages. This doesn't happen overnight, and it's the same for a lot of disease conditions. And all these are preventable if they are detected in time. And that is why regular health checkups are absolutely essential, guys. Now, don't wait until you are sick to see your nurse practitioner or to see your medical doctor. Regular health checkups, screenings, and preventive care can help detect health issues early and prevent serious complications in most cases. Now, in concluding, these health tips are important for people of all ages. Now, thanks for watching. Remember to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and check the PDF down in the description. Thank you, and I'll catch you in the next video.